So Hitesh, are you sharing your screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so the recording is on. Please introduce yourself before we start the video. So maybe you guys can introduce according your name alphabetically, just the way we have it on the Google Talk.
Okay. So it's different for each member because this indicates it's you.
I guess it's alphabetical. So Andrew, Dwij, Hitesh, Juni, Navdeep, and myself. So same order.
Okay. I am I'm here.
Is it my turn? Because I can't tell. Oh, I'm joking.
This is Venkatesh.
Navdeep. This is Hitesh. And this is Dwij Kumar.
All right, so we all are here to discuss about the release plan 2 and the iteration for that. So let's get ahead with our discussion.
Yeah. So for user story number 3. Oh, sorry. Hitesh, you're supposed to read.
Okay. So for the user story number 3, an impaired sight user can turn on and off the device. Do I need to read all the user story?
No, I think for each one we'll discuss. So yeah. So let's discuss number 3 for now. How many tasks do you guys think would need for this one?
So I think there should be one task. Only one task we need for that one because the impaired user can turn on and off the device. That's only a single task.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. So just add the switch, the physical switch.
Yeah.
Okay. So someone would need to write it in the box and in the table, right?
I suggest the person who said it need to write it, so it will be easier.
Yeah. Okay.
For this one, I can write. Okay, next one. Is it okay?
Yeah.
We should also prioritize our user stories, and our customers should tell us what story should be.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what.
Yeah.
So, our Hitesh, what do you think if number 4 has the highest priority, number 3, then number 3 and number 5? I think number 5, because in number 5 we need to install and set up the environment. So which one has highest priority? Could you please mark the document? Yes, priorities. I'm sorry, what did you say? Just tell us priorities of user stories. Or put them, yeah, especially put them in our document.
So 3, 4, 5. Which one do you think should go in iteration 1 for the 2?
So we need to put them according to the highest priority?
Yes.
Okay, so I will give highest priority to number 5.
Okay. Number 5 is it's the one involving the normal site resistance, right?
Yeah.
So that would go in the first release. I mean the first iteration.
Yeah, first iteration. Yeah, but why? Because in the number 5, in number 3 and number 4, we have like just one task, but in number 5, we can see that we need to install and set up the whole environment, right, on the device. This is like priorities is for our device is for impaired sight users, and like it's up to you to decide, of course, because you're.
Yeah.
But I think it is better to feature which are directly related to why sight users should have the highest priorities.
I think it should be number 3.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that.
Because if you can't turn it on, how can you do anything else, right?
Oh, it's automatically on right now. We just don't have to switch.
But still, it's up to our customers. So whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just put a 5 in the first release. That's fine. I think we can actually do all of them in one single iteration. But we could down to 2 if you want.
Yeah, so I think the same, but okay.
I would want to say that let's make number 4 as a separate one, and let's put 3 and 5 together. 4 is the one where an impaired person has to recharge or change the batteries. So the person should be able to do it by themselves. So that's a major concern. And the other part where they just have to turn it on and off, it's basically depending on their senses. They have to find the switch and turn it on and off. That, I think it's easy. And when it comes to setting up on the system, it's a normal sighted person. So unless that person has a very low IQ, I don't think it's a very difficult job to do.
So you're saying number 4 alone should be in the first iteration, and 3 and 5 would be in the second?
That's right. The 5 is basically, we also have said that we will give instructions to connect and update it on computer, right? So the person, and it's a normal sighted person, so he should be able to do it by himself. And turning it on, turning it off is not a big deal. So the main thing is recharging it and changing the battery if necessary.
Okay, so Hitesh, what do you think? Hitesh, do you agree that
Yeah, I'm agree with Venkatesh. Number 4 will be the highest priority. I think so.
Okay, so that's settled, right?
Yeah, because an impaired person or a blind person cannot see the battery level, right? Even if we display, they wouldn't know it. So it's got to be some other way where they know the battery is low and they are supposed to change the batteries or at least put it for a charge.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so it's like this, right? So we're putting them under the different iterations. So which iteration are we doing video on? 1 or 2?
Actually, like we can do all of them. But it should be third iteration. I think it should be the third iteration.
Yeah, we're only recording it for 1 iteration.
So okay, we can already discuss number 4.
Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about, right? Okay.
Guys, in our documentation, is there any way it says about like future developments?
I think at the very end you could do that, right?
Probably, because what I was thinking is, as I just said earlier, there is no way for a blind person to see the battery level. So we could just, for now, we can ignore the part, but for future developments, we can put vibrators, right? So to indicate low battery level.
Oh, we could use speakers.
Or we can use same servo motor
How would the
Yeah.
because basically it is the same operator. We can force it to spin and it will like produce vibration. So in that way we can indicate the level. So we don't need any other physical device. We can use only servo motor.
okay? So probably in this iteration as we can do that.
Yeah, because it will reduce cost of our device.
All right, right, good.
I also have a speaker, so I can use that too. So we're not confusing the servo.
Let's not bring that speaker into this because professor might ask, what if the person is deaf as well as being blind?
Oh,
In that case, it might not help, right?
yeah.
What do you think if we will add one button and when person presses that button, a servo motor indicates somehow the level of the battery.
That would work too. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because it is controlled by person, so it will not confuse he or her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's doable.
Okay, so first thing we need to do, I think first task is write function to measure battery voltage. We need to get the data to like support.
Yeah. So the first task is who's writing the task?
I suggested I can write.
Okay.
Oops. So this is do you think what other tasks can we add? What else?
Well, okay. So this is the checking for. Presumably, we can know the charge level by the voltage.
Yes.
Let's just assume that works, and then we need a way to indicate that to like feed it back to the user.
Yes.
And that way would be to add, as you suggested, add a physical button, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And then the next step would be to somehow move the servo arms around to indicate a level corresponding to whatever you get with that function.
There are two extra tasks. First one is add the physical button, and the second.
Yeah. So we'll add the button, and then the second would be to output whatever you get from the function to the user, so to the servo, right? So let's say those servo arm move corresponding to voltage or something. Does that work?
Yes.
Anything else?
I think we also can add a task to test different batteries because we are using power banks, so we can testing is time consuming for this user story because we need to like recharge battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is a good idea to add some tests to test these different power sources. What do you think?
Are we gonna be using only one power bank?
Or we can, yeah.
Because the numbers will be different if you use different things. Obviously, right?
Even with one power bank, there is. We should know the lowest level.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
can call it testing.
Yeah, or be a little bit more specific. I can say like, test the battery discharge, whatever you call it, discharge
Sorry?
numbers or something. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. Do we have anything else?
Mm,
Well, I mean the recharging part. That's just physically plugging in the USB cable, right? So we don't really have to do anything here.
sorry, I can hear you.
Well, the part that I highlighted in the user story, the recharge the battery part, that's not us, right? We don't really have to do anything.
Actually, yes. We can skip this part, or we can remove it.
So just leave it. It's just
Okay.
we don't have a task for that. That's
Yeah, we don't have a task for that.
yeah.
One extra task. Do we need some kind of documentation?
For this,
Some kind of user guide.
yeah, of course.
We can add like some brief description or on how user can like just
Okay.
instructions.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, like specifications or description.
Okay, so we need something like
Yeah.
I would do something like that. Okay,
I think that's it, right?
yeah, me too. What do you guys think? Should we add some other? Should we add some other
It's
questions?
very good. I like it this way.
Okay, so
Okay, so we can just copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tasks, and then someone will have to volunteer for each.
okay, so we can move it into. I can move it into the template. Yeah.
So, do we have anyone volunteering for anything?
I would like to take first one because I got some.
Okay,
I did some research and I know how to do it.
okay.
I can take the test with actual power source. Could you
Really?
please point that I need the device?
You actually you're a customer, so you can avoid doing that. You can after that you should write acceptance test, so we can skip this part.
No, this is not acceptance test though. This is the number that you would need to use in your function.
Yeah, but he is our customer and he pays us to do like to implement.
Yeah.
So
for
I
our project, I am the customer, but for how I am also the developer, right? So I have to take one thing. Otherwise, you guys have to do one thing on my behalf. One of you guys has to do one thing on my behalf, write my name as a developer, and just mention that I did this.
okay. You can do that. Could you please write your name, like on the table? Just
Okay. Where did it go?
Okay, so I guess I can also just pick one, right? What I want to do.
Andrew, Andrew, can you write like just like the idea over there? Because your pointer is there, so I'm not able to edit it. No, not Hitesh, me, Dwayne.
Oh, sorry. I thought that.
कस्टमर में इंटरनो स्पेसिफिकेशन में इंस्ट्रक्शन लगवाना
Is it okay?
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Are you using one computer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the reason. That is the reason. Okay. Let's see. Who else?
Well, I'm really a little concerned about how we're gonna do this because supposedly there's only one copy of the hardware.
Oh, we can discuss it later.
Oh, okay.
I've got the idea. For now, we just need this later. So as a
well-
customer, I can take one task, right?
Yeah, you could.
So negative.
So I would like to go for right specification and instructions. Okay, I'll put your name here. Who would like to work on Godzilla movement or Sonic movement?
I could do that. Except I would need obviously the return value from the function.
Oh yeah, sure. We don't need to discuss our test details right now. We can discuss it after our meeting. So
Yeah, okay, for now let's just do an estimate.
yes.
Let's put 7 days for each and every task.
7 days?
Yeah, it's a random number.
Only Joni can take like 24 hours or more than that because she is taking the coding part. The like 1 or 2 days Joni can take. Andrew might be able to take around the same amount of time. Testing with the actual power source, it will take like few hours. And adding a button for Navdeep, it will also take around like few hours. And specification.
Actually, I think that testing the power source for the charge level, that's gonna take a much longer time.
Yes, maybe I think I've got the same opinion because you need to charge and recharge and track.
Yeah, you have to discharge the whole thing and then recharge it and see the numbers and then test for the numbers.
Yes, it's very time consuming. It's not hard, but it's time consuming.
Yeah.
So
Guys, estimate doesn't have to be a perfect value.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about.
Testing purpose, otherwise I will just write an estimate and actual time on like basis, on an approximate basis.
what do you think about 30 hours?
30 hours?
Yes, 30 hours.
30 hours will be okay, but you might need to split them up in days then.
No, ours is good enough. It's okay. Ours is good enough.
Like 30 hours might sound like 20 minutes.
You can write your test, your estimation.
Yeah. Thanks for that. Charge the discharging my time getting high. Maximum 24.
I think mine will take 8 hours because I need to test it with different. I also need to test it with different power sources to make sure it works.
Exactly. You have to rely on the number.
Yeah, I have the physical numbers, and that is why I put, or maybe I put 8. What is? Maybe I should take more.
If you're including the testing part, you would need more than 8 hours, I think.
Okay. What about 16?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Oh, by the way, you're the one who's supposed to estimate, though. Yes, you're the one doing it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not sure. Maybe estimation is done
Reasonable or not, right?
by all of us, because because if I'm not able to do, for example, if I got my two tests and I'm not able to do the second one of you will take it.
Okay.
It's important with everyone.
Okay. Yeah, I think 16 or something.
Okay, I'll take 16 hours. But we've had one bottom. How much does it take? I don't know, man. I don't think.
Well, for the buckle, you have to solder.
Yeah, soldering part and
Like, I guess 26 and I'm 26.
it contains soldering and also configure it specification. So I will 4 hours. What do you think?
I need a maximum amount because sometimes it looks like the one maximum after everyone.
Is it okay? Okay. Yeah, I guess it's okay, but I can't hear you properly. If you want.
Oh no, you can't. you're just estimating the part where you're writing. Like let's assume you already have the numbers. How long does it take?
Okay, so it's rough estimation. So I thought like everyone completes, then we have to do that. I can write the maximum out, right? Because Right. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So do you think we can finish this in one single iteration if we add them up, like add them all up?
Yeah, it's
I
possible.
think we can finish it because we are working. We've got 3 more weeks, and yes, I think we can finish it.
Yeah.
No, but one iteration is only like 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
60 hours. You got 2 weeks. Some of us, for example, not deep and you, Johnny, you can help Wish with his test, and I think we can finish it in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is good, right? Oh, by the way, I don't think we need the hour part because it's already assumed that it's in the developer hours.
Yes, right.
Okay. So I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we just stop the recording then? We're finished.
Yeah, I think we've discussed everything we need to follow.
And all we need to do is just transfer this information into the group document.
Yes. Dash, will you do it? So we can stop recording. We can stop recording now because we discussed everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Discuss our
Okay.